Quickly moving on to Aquarius. If you're still in here, feel free to drop your zodiac sign. I would love to know. All right, so Aquarius. I love saying that. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have for you? And if you're new here, I am going to clip this live and post the individual signs on my backup page, which is linked in my bio. Alrighty. One more for Aquarius. Maybe not. Aquarius, y'all don't want me to know something? All right. And then cut. And we have the Knight of Coins, the Four of Coins again in the present, and Ace of Coins in the future. Lots and lots of coins. Nine of Cups on the bottom. All right, let's clarify. Let's clarify this reading for Aquarius. Clarify this reading for Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm going to start trying to go live early in the mornings so people can kind of catch their what is that card? Catch their morning reading before they go start their day. All right, so we have Son of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Daughter of Pentacles. What I'm feeling for you, Aquarius, is in the past you may have gotten an offer, or I'm hearing you dealt with these two energies in one person. So the Knight of Coins and the Son of Swords, which is the same as the Knight of Swords. So you had someone potentially younger who gave you this kind of honorable yet quick thinking, I'm hearing, energy. And in the present, I feel you withholding. I actually hear you're withholding love from somebody with the Hierophant clarifying. And what that means is you're not literally withholding love, but you may be holding back in some type of relationship. It could be business, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be romantic. But it feels like a longer term relationship. So maybe in the past, this person you dealt with is somebody you've known for a while. And in the present, you're feeling a little withdrawn from them. But in the future, I'm getting that there is potentially a new beginning for you and this person. Kind of like a literal starting over, with this Daughter of Pentacles. It feels like this person felt your absence, so they kind of went to the drawing board and reevaluated how they were approaching you, and it ultimately leads to a new beginning with the Ace of Coins. With all these coins here, it feels like a more of a business-like relationship. But it could be any area of your life, so take it as it resonates. But yeah, it feels like that person did some self-correcting, and they were able to get this new beginning with you. And yeah, that sounds pretty good. Aquarius, sounds like you stood on business. Okay. It sounds like you stood on business. Now I'm going to get an animal spirit card. One more. To everyone just joining, welcome. I am going backwards from Pisces to Aries, so this is just my second reading so far. I have not gotten to any of the other signs besides Pisces. Nightingale. All right, let's see what this Nightingale is. Let's see what this Nightingale is. I got the pocket size of this deck because it was on sale. I may get a full size one sometime this week, because man, this is little. I can't see nothing, and I got good eyesight. I think we're almost there. There we go. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listeners to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. So what I'm hearing with this nightingale energy is that you stood on business. You used your voice, but you weren't sharp about it. That's why there's not a lot of swords here. You were very kind about it. And with this nightingale coming out, I feel like actually this present energy of the Four of Cups and the Hierophant was the both of you kind of taking a step back to reflect. And that's what helped y'all get to that new beginning. And that's what helps y'all get to that new beginning in the future. So right now, you and your person, after using your voice and just letting them know firmly, hey, this is not working for me. This is not how I want to proceed in this relationship. And y'all both kind of going within to figure out what you can do to improve the relationship. It ultimately leads to that new beginning. So good for y'all, Aquarius. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. And now I'm going to quickly move on to Capricorn.